Welcome everyone to our Lunch and Learn session on how to turn corporate fleets from cost centers into profit centers. My name is Nina and I'm responsible for the business and product development at Urban Connect. And today I have the honor to guide you through this webinar. I would say I can't wait to introduce my two wonderful guests today, Giles Keating and Robert Rudman. Giles is a former global chief economist and head of research at Credit Suisse, and has a outstanding experience in finance and banking. And we are also super delighted to have you, dear Giles, as member of our board at Urban Connect. And on the other side, Robert, some of you might already know, Robert has also experience in banking and finance, but he's also CEO and founder of Urban Connect and has managed and scaled the company very successfully over the last years. Many companies always look for opportunities or options to cut costs, and corporate fleets can be a main cost driver in many companies. And as the title of this webinar mentions, turning corporate fleets from cost centers to profit centers, how can companies actually achieve that?
Let's just rent out the unused time when the cars aren't being used. Let's rent that out to the employees. And through the Urban Connect app, as an employee, you can see which cars are available. You just instantly can book the car, and then you can unlock it and drive it away and just be charged a very simple hourly rate. What a great solution for the company, which suddenly finds instead of the cars sitting there unused, they're actually generating revenue, which could even offset a very large part, if not all, of the cost of running the fleet.
We are also talking about green profit centers. Can you explain us the word green in the term?
Employee mobility tends to be quite a large proportion of the total carbon footprint. To reduce that level of emissions by electrifying and increasing the utilization, so you don't need as many cars, right? You can not just save costs and actually get to a break even, but you can also significantly reduce emissions of the total corporate fleet and even the total carbon footprint of the companies. So one can have the transparency of the usage and actually track the fleet. That reduces the effort. And I think for many companies, it's becoming increasingly relevant to track emissions. That in Switzerland, on average, a car is used 3% of the day. So one must imagine a typical car on average 23 hours, 23 and a half hours plus every day. It's just occupying space.
Urban Connect has, as Giles mentioned, all-inclusive pricing. So mileage is included, charging is included, of course, the rental fee is included. So I saw that some of you already scanned the QR code that leads you directly also to our white paper, where you get more insights on what we are discussing right now. And one part that we discussed there is also user groups and how you can technically assign different people to different user groups.
I think the joy of this system is that unlike in some areas of corporate life, there may be a tension between green objectives and cost objectives, whereas here they just go hand in hand. And so there just is there's no conflict. You just achieve both all at one go. And you do that with having your fleet used far more efficiently, naturally tending to use it with electric cars because the software is so much easier to use, so much easier to get the reporting out of them. And then we've touched very briefly on parking, but I think parking is another crucial part, actually indirectly, of fleet management. And I think the Urban Connect parking solution is really clever.
Yeah, sure. This is absolutely inspirational. And I have to also say, I never expected these kinds of success rates. But
maybe we can start with some of the audience questions in the next minutes. Maybe until we get the first questions, one also trend topic or technology topic is AI. How you think could AI also influence the transfer from cost center to profit center? One from the audience is, what would be the first step for companies if they want to make their fleet more profitable? And maybe we can split the answer a bit in companies that have an existing fleet and companies that would like to introduce a pool car fleet. Then thank you all for listening and hope to see you soon.
Bye-bye, everyone.